Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam.
So what if I told you that the saddest moment of the 2026 FIFA World Cup has nothing to do with lifting the golden trophy? Yes, this tournament has given us goals. It has made a lot of people upset, but most importantly, it has given us moments that reminded us that we are all human. These are the people who made the world cry. From the little boy from Uzbekistan.
Uzbekistan! Uzbekistan! Uzbekistan!
After Uzbekistan lost to Colombia, one little boy couldn't hold back his tears. Then something unbelievable happened. Yes, instead of celebrating, thousands of Colombian supporters began chanting. Hey, you can only imagine.
Uzbekistan! 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 Uzbekistan!
Uzbekistan, Uzbekistan. For a few beautiful moments, there were no rivals, just football and just kindness. Then we have the team that arrived in an old bus. No, not the luxurious bus you kept on seeing. An old bus. This is Curaçao.
Me pongo a pensar en los soldados caídos, no me lo creo, pero es una realidad. Mi mano derecha no te la despejo todo el mundo porque la confianza que está el peligro. Amigos míos, llévate el dedo, digo, estamos seguros aquí a la punta. Siempre me expresamos, para no perder la última delante la hora mía de ir
I thank God I checked for the pronunciation. If not, I would have come to say Curacao. Well, for Curaçao, simply reaching the 2026 FIFA World Cup was already a miracle. This was the first time in the nation's history that they had ever qualified for football's biggest tournaments. So that alone was a win. And they carried the hopes of an entire island of only about 150,000 people. Yes, then came the biggest challenge of all. Their opponents was Germany. One of football's greatest giants and a four-time World Cup champion. Can you imagine? Curaçao, that has never been qualified for the World Cup, wants to play with a four-time. You understand? Four-time World Cup champion. You can only imagine what the odds would be. Almost everyone expected Germany to dominate. But you see, Curaçao, they were not going to allow the world write their own story. They wrote theirs. Okay? History was made. Curaçao scored their first ever FIFA World Cup goal. And they scored it against Germany. What were the odds? Let's ask ourselves. Curaçao, Germany, no experience, a lot of experience. Even though they lost the match, the people of Curaçao were incredibly proud. Their tiny nation had found the back of the net against one of the greatest teams football has ever known. Did you see their coach? Yes, their coach, Dick Advocat, couldn't hold back the tears. He wasn't crying because of the result. He was crying because a dream that had seemed impossible for generations had finally come true. You see the old boss? It became a symbol. It reminded the world that greatness isn't measured by the size of your country, the luxury you travel in, or the odds against you. Sometimes, one goal is enough to inspire the world. And Curaçao inspired us all. to talk about the dream that refused to die. Vozinha. At 40 years old, most goalkeepers are probably enjoying their retirement, but Vozinha was living the greatest moment of his life. Vozinha's journey almost ended before it truly began. He didn't become a professional footballer until he was 25. There were times he wanted to quit, times he wondered if the dream was simply impossible. But he refused to give up. Against Spain, he produced one of the greatest performances of the tournament. When the final whistle blew, he burst into tears. The grandparents who had raised him were no longer alive to witness his greatest achievement.
I cry because I grew up with my grandparents, and unfortunately they are not here. They died few years before. They give everything for me, for my life, and also because my mom, she didn't manage to be here. The money you have to pay for the visa, we didn't manage on time, and I would like she to be here, but I'm very happy also, and I'm very happy for all the Cape Verdean people.
Even his mother, yes, his mother couldn't even be there at first because she couldn't travel to the United States. Fans around the world were deeply moved by Vozinha's story. His performance at the World Cup got everyone talking. Millions watched his emotional interview. His social media following exploded almost overnight as people from every continent sent messages of love and encouragement. Yes, Vozinha's social media page went from 50,000 to over 15 million followers within a couple of days.
Você tem ideia de quantos você tem agora?
Falaram que acho que tem meio milhão, mas
Não,
não fica bloqueado.
não, você não tem meio milhão.
13, isso é louco, isso é louco.
Where does this happen? Only football. Yes, this is what football is all about. Well, something beautiful happened. While all this was going on behind the scenes, after his story went viral, help came. His mother was finally able to travel to the United States. Yes. She was able to watch her son play on football's biggest stage. The moment they had both dreamed of for so many years. You see, sometimes football gives you more than victories. Sometimes it gives you miracles. Because this is the miracle you all keep talking about. I believe in miracles. Hey,
World, you can beat the war, you can conquer.
This is the power of football. These moments didn't just win matches. They won hearts. They won my heart. Oh my God. I never used to watch football. I didn't know much about football. I just knew, what's happening. But now I'm deeply in love with football. And I know a lot of people can say the same. Yes, I know a lot of people, a lot of ladies. Because we ladies, we don't really watch football. But a lot of us would say we've fallen in love with this sport. So let me know, which story touched you the most? Was it the little boy from Uzbekistan, Curaçao's unforgettable dream, or Vozinha's emotional journey? Tell me in the comment section, okay? And if you're from Uzbekistan, Curaçao, Cape Verde, Colombia, or any country featured in this video, let me know if I got anything wrong and tell us more about your beautiful country, okay? I'm your favorite internet auntie, Nkem. I love you, but God loves you more. If this video touched your heart, don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on notification for more incredible football stories and stories from around the world. Until next time, thank you for watching. Bye.